Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I am Eric Kripke, producer of TheBoys. we're off to an amazing start. Everyone introduce themselves.
I am Karen Fukuhara. I play Kimiko on TheBoys.
I'm Erin Moriarty, and I play Starlight / Annie January on TheBoys.
I'm Jack Quaid, and I play Huey on TheBoys.
Jensen Ackles, Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
I'm Valerie Curry, and I play Firecracker on TheBoys.
I'm Laz Alonso, and I play MM.
So we have a really special guest who we want to join us for a couple questions for the most amazing, epic crossover ever. We want to bring Wonder Woman into our filthy boys world. Please, can we please welcome Linda Carter, Wonder Woman herself.
Yay, I am so happy to be with the boys. I just can't even stand it. I love the boys so much. I can't stand it. I am thrilled to be with you. I just have one question, okay?
Yes.
I just want to know, did any of you have to wear pantyhose under your suits?
Underneath our, oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, why do you ask? Why the pantyhose question specifically?
You know, like compression things that women wear.
Oh my God. Like impacted by the suit. My organs felt like they were being misshapen by it. After
and did you have to shave every part of your body so when you took them off?
You know, and eventually I got a little bit apathetic about it because I was tired, but luckily you couldn't see it through the screener if you could.
No, I'm not talking about you, Starlight. I'm talking about the guys. I mean, I'm talking about the guys, not the women. I would never ask you. I'd never ask the girl. It's the guys.
I'm actually wearing them right now.
Yeah, he's wearing pantyhose right now, Jensen is. It's just a normal Tuesday.
It's a secret.
Yeah.
Is it? No, I know. I worked with someone that had to wear moccasin things, and we were in a two-banger, and it was shaking like this, and it was shaking, and I thought, what's going on over there? And it wasn't that. He thought he could put hose on like trousers.
Oh my God! Oh no! No, it is. It's really hard to estimate that. I rip them all of the time.
Oh my gosh, it was really funny. I had to teach him how to put, so he could get the leather over his hairy legs, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wait, so Linda, because we know how they make. How did they make your super suit? Like, how is the famous Wonder Woman super suit made?
It's made by very excellent Warner Brothers women in that top room, and everything was really couture because they used actual whale bones back in the day. It's so long ago. Yeah, well, they don't do it anymore, but that's what they did. They used to use these. I'm sorry to say, but it was just made exactly to, if I gained an inch, but it was easy to put on, you know, and I'll tell you the truth, I did not squeeze my waist in. It was just a size nothing back then. Not anymore. Not anymore. But
all right, so Val, that's a super suit from Wonder Woman. Tell us about what it's like to put on your suit.
My suit, it requires a lot of assistance, and there are a lot of layers underneath to make me that small in some places and big in others.
You look good. You look very good.
The shoes are the hardest part. They're almost 8 inches altogether, and I can't put them on myself, especially once I have the actual little suit on.
Oh my God.
Were you able to put on your shoes yourself?
Yeah, they were handmade, and the heels weren't super big, and I have super long legs, so it all worked out. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying.
Wait.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
So Linda,
Go
Were
ahead.
you able to run in your boots and like talk a little bit like stunts? all the stunts?
Yeah. We had flat boots, medium boots, all that.
Yeah.
But, more importantly were the bracelets. The bracelets were very cool. I told
Yeah.
Eric about this.
Mhm.
I brought them.
Can we see them?
Let's see.
I brought the bullets and bracelets as a techie thing for you guys to see. Now, would you all like to see them? Would everybody
Yes.
like to see the real thing? Okay. Well, here they are, right here.
Oh,
The original, the little knobs on there are called squibs. And this is before anything. These things exploded, those little things, and inside are wires. Can you see them? But more importantly is this little thing. You see that?
What is it?
oh, it's a little small on our Zoom window. Yeah, what is that?
Okay, I'm trying to get it up close to you guys. All right, this went into the palm of my hand, like that. See? And so the bracelet went on, like, sorry, little diamond bracelet there. All right, and this went around and up like that. You see?
Yeah.
Okay, you see this? So that's why when I went like this, oops, like that, I had to keep my arm like this, go pow, 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 pow.
Oh, that's amazing.
So I had to go like this and like
your
this, and I had to keep my hand, my arm that way and this way, so you couldn't see that.
Wow.
Cool. That is so cool.
So I had and they fired like matchsticks. They fired out.
That's scary.
Pew,
Yeah.
pew, pew.
Right.
And one time we're running out, and there's only one firing bracelet left, and I did the take, and I went pew, pew, pew with my mouth. Pew,
Yeah.
pew, and they went,
I'm not doing
Linda,
anything.
you
Yeah,
can't
right.
say pew, pew.
Incredible.
Yeah, aren't they cute? Anyway, that's it.
Thank you for showing.
Yeah, and by the way, like triggering your own squibs and triggering your own basically detonation is
Yeah,
really badass.
Yeah.
badass. My timing was impeccable.
So
I didn't put my eye out.
you were telling me before, Linda, and tell them because I think it's so interesting. Tell them about like your stunt doubles in the day.
Oh, that would be the famous Jeannie Epper.
Yeah. Yeah, she was amazing.
We
real
did
legend.
not have, there were no stunt women.
Wow.
Whoa.
Jeannie Epper was the only stunt woman. She did mostly horse stuff. Men would dress as women. And they'd tie the hair down like this, and they'd put him in the cars, and they'd put him in all that stuff. But they tried to put a guy in a Wonder Woman suit with hair popping out, and hairy leg, and a square body. And you'd see him flying through the air you could tell it was all dark up here, and a square little hairy body. And I said, there's just no way.
Yeah.
My little curvy body, there was no way. And so Jeannie Epper started the Stunt Women's Association, and we got equal rights with Jeannie Epper. Isn't that great?
Wow.
Yeah. We were fighting a good fight back then in the 70s. It's really great.
Fun fact is, you worked with Jeannie Epper. She was in an episode of
really?
Supernatural
Yeah.
in season 1.
No.
No, she was like a witch creature.
Yeah.
Called her Striga, just so you know.
Not to brag, she was named Estriga.
She's
yeah.
fabulous.
That's so
She was
cool.
amazing. All right, so
Wow, good.
Karen, because you do a ton of stunts on the show.
Yes.
Talk about like your stunt double and how it all's working out like these days.
Yeah, well, I have a wonderful stunt double. She's female.
Yeah,
She's female.
so that's a progress.
And
Progress.
she's exactly my height. Her name's Kirli Hayashi, and she used to be a gymnast. So I think she's really good at like doing a ton of flips. She's good at jumps. She's amazing. She's amazing.
You have only one?
Yeah, I only have one. She's with us the entire time, and yeah, she makes sure everything's safe. She makes me look a lot cooler than I actually am.
Of course. Yeah, but we had one for high falls and one for skateboarding, one for swimming and diving, one for karate. Wonder Woman did it all.
Wonder Woman did it all.
Yeah.
Did it all. All right, so more importantly than all this stuff, we're also
It's Kamala Harris.
to elect Kamala Harris and Tim Walz.
Yeah.
So I want to start with Laz. Laz, tell us why are you supporting them, and what do you personally connect with Kamala and Tim Walz, and what do you think people can do to help?
Well, I think first and foremost, I feel like her message and their message as a team is right at a perfect time right now. I feel like most people are concerned with the money that they have to pay bills. And I think their message and their platform is spot on when it comes to all of the help that she's planning on creating with small businesses. It literally is investing into people. Mm-hmm. It's investing into small businesses creation, loans for small businesses, the ability to give people that head start that everybody wants. And, my family immigrated here from Cuba to this country, and the American dream survives on coming to this country and being able to accomplish something that you would not have been able to do back at home. And that's why my family came here to give me the opportunities that they didn't have in our homeland. And I feel like her message is right on point. The tax credits for children, investing in small businesses, tax breaks for the middle class. I mean, this country is built on the middle class. Mm-hmm. So for me, it just really, when we really think about what we need for the next 4 years, it's invigorating economically and financially the middle class, small businesses, and focusing on mom and pop businesses, because we have seen greedflation, especially in supermarkets and food stores and at the gas stations, really take advantage of everyday people. We all pretty much have the same needs and the same wants. We just want to do better than we did yesterday, and we want tomorrow to be better than it was yesterday. And I think that they have the best plan.
That's great, Laz. That's beautiful. Nice.
That's great, Laz. Really nice.
Jack Quaid.
Oh, hello.
How can people help?
Well, you can. How can we help? You can go to vote.gov to check if you are registered to vote. You can vote in general. Please vote. You can talk to your undecided friends and family, and you can go to kamalaharris.org. .com. Thank you for that correction. To learn more about her. And you can also go to geeksforharris.com/
geeksforharris.org.
Damn.
That's okay. We'll get it.
To donate.
Well,
So,
this isn't live, right? We can fix this.
Yeah, we can
later
fix this in post.
In post, right? I was going to say, so on geeksforharris.org, please go. Please donate generously. There's two different groups. There's Earth Heroes and Space Heroes. We're the Earth Heroes. Earth rules, space sucks. We're those guys. And anyone who donates to Earth Heroes between this panel, which I should have announced up top, and the Supernatural panel, we are going to match. So jump in and donate. And also there's actionable things that you can do right now to help the campaign and be actual heroes. So that's all at geeksforharris.org.
I'm putting in $10,000 right now to each of you.
Right.
So match.
Wonder Woman.
10,000 to each of you. So you got to match it.
Okay.
Done deal.
Great.
Okay, my financial guy's here. You have to do it right this second. It has to go in between the two.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, so right before we segue over to Supernatural, I just wanted to say, speaking for everyone here, look, the message of the show that we are making, The Boys, is don't trust anyone who stands in front of you and says they can solve all your problems with easy answers to complicated problems. That's not how the world works. No one is coming to save us. We all have to roll up our sleeves, work together, and save ourselves. So let's please do that on Election Day. And thank you very much from the team of The Boys. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you guys for having
And thank you, Linda, for showing us what an OG superhero.
You're wonderful.
is really like.
Do it. If only you were at positive.
I'm muted. Oh, hi.
There you are.
There we are.
The pros here. Hi.
Senator Cory Booker.
I'm confusing everybody. I am not Metatron.
Which episode
I'm not
of
Crowley.
Supernatural?
You know, I'm definitely not Rowena. Everybody's wondering who's the bald dude. Is that guy? Wasn't he on Deep Space Nine? That guy.
What's up, Corey?
What is up?
Well, thank you everybody for joining this Zoom, and thank you everybody who's watching right now. Thank you for the folks that are coming on later. I see Rachel Miner was on Supernatural. She's doing another panel later. And thank you, Felicia, for the introduction here. We're all here because we care about the country, we care about the world, and we were all a part of a show that kind of inspired people with characters that did the heroic thing time and time again. And so it feels quite fitting that we're here representing for Heroes for Harris and Geeks for Harris. And I wanted to maybe ask everybody, and maybe Senator Booker, you could start us off, just to say one thing about why it is that we're each supporting Harris Wall's ticket. I know we could all list a million things, but just one thing.
Well, first of all, I'm blown away. This show sustained me through some really tough times when I was coming up as Newark's mayor, and I've rewatched the series multiple times. And you all on this Zoom are following this extraordinary tradition in America, from the suffrage movement to the civil rights movement, where artists understood that they were patriots and they helped to inspire the moral imagination of a nation, call to the conscience of a country. And I'm just so grateful to be on with fictional heroes of mine who, in their real life daily commitment to this country, are actual heroes of mine. And it means so much. And so I'm here really because of what shows like this has done for me, to have a boldly hopeful view of what's possible in this world, that kindness can triumph over meanness, that light workers can triumph over the dark, that we can actually create community across racial and religious and spiritual lines. And I have that kind of hope for tomorrow. And it's one of the reasons why a person who's a dear friend of mine, who I served with for many years in the Senate, Kamala Harris, has my dedication to seeing her elected. I think it's really a cause of our country.
Curtis, you want to jump in?
Well, I mean, I just have been, when it comes to Donald Trump right now, he's talking more and more, and the more he talks, the harder it gets to nail down what the biggest problem we're fighting is. And for me, if I have to pick one thing, its reproductive rights, which was an issue that I became involved in the 1980s when I was in Los Angeles working with the Feminist Majority Foundation, the Clinic Defense Alliance specifically. And it's an issue that I'm still deeply concerned about and involved in, and is probably my number one concern right now, among many.
Shepard?
Hey there. First of all, Senator Booker, I'm a huge fan of yours. I truly appreciate your work. Look, I'm an immigrant. I came here. I swore an oath to uphold the Constitution of this country in front of Barack Obama, who informed me something that was rather wonderful. He said, we've given you all these rights. What about your responsibilities? And that's what struck me. The greatest country in the world, led by two of the greatest documents ever written in history. An absolutely fascinating country, a country of such diverse and such different peoples, and yet tell them what's going on, and Americans will take care of it. We're an incredible country. We're an incredible group of people. And I've traveled this world. I've traveled all over the states, and I've sat and I've talked to Republican pastors and people who are staunch conservatives. And we have conversations, and we talk for hours, and we'd get through these conversations, and it was like, wow, I didn't realize we agreed on 98% of everything. We just argue about the implementation. Not this time, not now. This has changed. This game has changed. So those of you, I'm an American. I'm a proud American. I will fight for your right to vote differently than I will. That's just the way it is. That's the rules, and those are the rules I believe in. But informed opinion. Look, see, find out why. What makes sense to you? We don't vote anymore at grassroots level. We don't take care of each other, because we've been polarized into this idea that there's two people and that's all that matters. One person on the left and one person on the right. And I'm either a fan of this and I'm a fan of that, whatever. The truth of the matter is, when we come together, we fix things. We make things great. We make things incredible. This country is the greatest country in the world, whether I like it or not, whether I want to admit it or not. And together we can do anything. I don't see a way forward with the current Republican Party. That's just my opinion. If you differ in that opinion from me, I look forward to your informed opinion. But in the meantime, it is vital that we vote. One of the biggest lies we've ever been told is that our vote doesn't count. To have kids that I know and people that I know believing that the vote is unimportant, the trickery, the cheating, the lying that goes on to dispossess and disenfranchise us from our say in our government is appalling. It's undemocratic and it's un-American. And lastly, because I do talk a lot, I'll try not to continue too long. The word freedom means something to me. It's not the meaning that it's suddenly become, which is the freedom to say, get the F off my lawn. Freedom means something. Freedom is a way.
I am gonna interrupt you, because we have to share with folks some things that they can do to actually maintain this freedom and get activated here.
Register to vote. Get involved in everything that's local. Look and see and find the best person for the job. For me, it's Harrison Waltz.
Yes, absolutely. I want to tell you guys, everybody who's watching right now, that this is part telethon fundraiser, and we have to knock it out of the park. We have to collectively show that geeks and nerds really do put their fingers on the scale. So collectively, as a tribe here, the boys / supernatural casts and producers have put up a match of $35,000 that we are challenging you who are watching right now at home. Presumably, you're all geeks and nerds too, so we're in this together. We're asking you to go right now to Geeks for Harris, and it's the number 4, right? Harris? What is the link that we're going to? geeksforharris.org, and click on the Take Action tab, and then navigate to donate. And if you've already made a donation, because this has been running for a little while, go do it again. Make another donation. You can make as many donations as you want. We're the Earth heroes, so donate on that side so that we come out ahead.
Misha, I'm in both. I hate to tell you, I'm on both bets.
Space can suck it.
Hey, hold on. I was in Battlestar. Give me a break.
No, we're gonna crush space. Earth is so much.
That's half my work gone.
What is it that we can do? And one thing that you can do is make sure that you donate. Make sure that you check your registration status.
I will also say on top of what Kim was saying,
adjust the
come up with a plan, check your voter registration, but then share this information with your family and friends. Check in with other people. Make sure that other people know this information. Tell your friends. Make it a point to tell 3 other people, family and or friends, neighbors, whomever. Tell them to check their registration. Tell them to come up with a voting plan, because what helps is the energy of organizing. The knocking on doors counts tremendously. The picking up a phone call to a family or friend helps tremendously. Keep the energy, keep the information, share it, keep it going, and let's move as a movement.
And with that, I'd like to sing a song. Sorry.
All together now.
That's actually not a microphone.
Jensen, why is it that you're here?
Eric said there would be free tequila, so I should. No, I'm here. Listen, there's a variety of reasons. There's a long list of reasons. I think Mark went through all of them. But for me, I have 2 young daughters and I have a young son, and it's the message to them that is the most important to me right now. And when you look at the 2 candidates, there really isn't. There's just no question of who I want to be on the right side of history with. But for my kids. So,
thank you for being with us. What would you like to say?
Well, I grew up in Scotland, but I became an American last year, became a citizen, and I can't believe that it's taken America this long to get a woman in charge. I grew up under Maggie Thatcher. We never had a problem with a woman in charge, and I'm all for women in charge, so come on.
I just piggyback on what everyone has said. You know, when Biden so unselfishly bowed out of the race, and Kamala, he said he did so because he put country first above himself. And Kamala follows in those footsteps. I want to be with someone who puts our country first, not themselves first. So I'm so happy to be here. So please, everybody, get out and vote.
All right, everyone. That's it for The Boys and Supernatural. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Senator Booker.
Isn't Jensen going to sing Eye of the Tiger? I thought he was going to sing Eye of the Tiger. Come on.
You know what you put up, Senator.
Come on.
Eye of the tiger is the thrill of the fight. Yes, the bottle is a microphone.
Yeah. So that's what it's like to hang out with Jensen. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Donate. Go to Geeks.
Donate. Please give now. Right now. Donate now.
Right now. For Earth heroes.
And thank you so much. And let's get to work. Let's get Harrison Walz elected. And thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you.